What up? This is day 2 on this 30-day video devotional. Thanks so much for watching. I want to propose something to you today. The Beatitudes are the new attitude. Let me say it again. The Beatitudes are our new attitude. What is a Beatitude? Beatitudes were concepts that were mentioned in the Old Testament, 8 of them to be exact, that Jesus totally remixed and flip-flopped in order for us to be able to live a better life. Let me give you an example. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 3, it says this: "You're blessed when you're at the end of your rope. With less of you, there is more of God and His rule. You're blessed when you feel you've lost what is most dear to you. Only then you could be embraced by the one most dear to you. You're blessed when you're content with just who you are, no more, no less. That's the moment you find yourselves proud owners of everything that can't be bought. You're blessed when you've worked up a good appetite for God. He's food and drink and the best meal you'll ever eat." What's Jesus saying? In verse 3, Jesus is saying this. He's saying that heaven is full of people that depend on God more than themselves. Listen, if you and I are going to follow Jesus, we have to trust in Him more than we trust what we could bring to the table. That means that we have to see God bigger and greater than our talents, than our desires, than our education, than our knowledge, our IQ, our history, our culture, our background. Everything that you and I can bring to the table, we have to see God greater and bigger than that, because heaven is full of people like that. In verse 4, Jesus is saying that it doesn't matter how alone you feel, you're not alone because you're still in the arms of God. He still has His arms wrapped around you. Jesus promises that He would never leave us nor forsake us. In verse 5, Jesus is encouraging us to look at the positive side of life. Look at the positive side of life. I'm definitely one to talk, but we have to look at the positive side of life. There's no point of looking at negative things. Think about it this way. Those that, look at the glass that is, it's half empty, they're always going to be afraid to drink of the water because they're like, oh, I only have this much water left. But people that are positive and see the glass that's half full, they're like, thank you, Jesus, that I still have water to drink. So look at the positive side of things. In verse 6, Jesus is encouraging us that desiring the things of God equals satisfaction. Even Jesus, when He was tempted, He said that man cannot live upon bread alone, but it's by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. You and I, we were created to live off every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. So that means that you and I will never be satisfied unless we're desiring the things of God. So pretty much today's Learn From Me moment is this: need Jesus more than we need ourselves. Remember that we're never alone, and Jesus is always with us. Focus on the positive more than the negative, and always desire the things of God and His will. Be blessed and have a good day.